Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're looking at a new pack today. So this is the Planet Eclipse HK0G FANTM pack. So this is the 0G pack from HK, but the Planet Eclipse branded version. So it's got all the Planet Eclipse logos, Planet Eclipse colors, Planet Eclipse shapes on it, but it still has the HK name on it right there. So Planet Eclipse HK collab on the 0G called the FANTM pack. So there's blue ones, which are the ice, the red ones, which are the fire, and the gray one, which they're calling shades. Now the shades is available in two different sizes, in the 5 and the 4 pack. So this is a 4 plus 3 plus 4, or a 5 plus 4 plus 4. So either way, right there. We have the 4s in all three, so we're gonna just work with the gray one. We'll move the ice and the fire, and we'll use the shades right here. First thing I'm going to do is just get it unvelcroed so we can get this off and off to the side. And then we're gonna pull, gosh, that's some sticky Velcro. That's good. I guess you just don't want it to come apart. Good lordy. All right, so as we've seen with the 0G packs before, you can get all the way down into them by lifting up this pad. You can fold it up and you can pull the strap all the way through like this, which allows you to get into the pack and adjust the actual, I'm gonna call it the sleeve or the slot, the tube, whatever you wanna call it, that holds onto your pod. Depending on the pod you're using, if you're using a standard pod, which is a little bit thinner, this is an alpha pod, which is thicker, or a lock lid, which is weirdly shaped on the outside, or the HK pod, which is just as big as the alpha pods, you're going to need to adjust this so that it properly holds onto your pod. Now putting in this one right here, this is just a standard 140 round tube. It goes in there and it would hold onto it really, really well. Getting it out, I gotta pull pretty well on it to get it out. But I would probably leave this alone and I wouldn't touch it too much. Putting it a little bit looser might make the pods fall out while you're running. But if we tried to put this one in there, I mean, I don't even know if this one's gonna go in. Yeah, I mean, you could get that in there, but imagine trying to get this out while you're playing. You have to be like, time out, I need to pull my pods out. You don't want to do that. So what you can do is you can control how tight that is by opening up this Velcro, and then instead of coming all the way over to the very edge, we would instead maybe come a little bit shorter to the edge right there. That's going to allow the pod sleeve to be a little bit wider. It's going to allow the pod to slide in easier. So you can do that to all of them. You can control how tight that pod sleeve is to adapt to all those different size pods that are out there. Because everybody's using different size pods, and if you're using one that doesn't quite go through, or your pod doesn't quite go in, you're getting a little bit of a disadvantage there. Maybe you can't use those pods, whatever. So, excuse me, I got a bit of a cough. That's what we're looking at on the inside right here. So if you have the 5 pack, you've got 5 adjustable slots, 4 pack, 4 adjustable slots, and so on. A little bit of cushion, a little bit of extra grip there too, however you want to look at it. This flops over. This gives you great back support, great lumbar support. It's awesome. Feels so nice to wear these packs because they just are so nice and cushy against your back. Looking at the strap, I mean, it's the same strap setup as before. We've got some grip. The silicone printing on here helps stick to you. Got the 2 straps with lots of Velcro all the way around to give you that extra secure feeling. On the front side, we saw this pod going in, so let's put that one back in. This is a 0G, so there is no strap coming around the bottom of the pod. Just the friction of the pod going into the sleeve here is what holds it in place. It's got a helpful ejection system right here. Now, depending on how tight you've made your pod into the sleeve right here, this really isn't going to do much. If it's super, super tight and you have to pull it out, you're pulling it down and the elastic's really not helping you pull it down through there. So you've got to find that happy medium where the pod doesn't fall out when you're shaking and you're running around, and the pod doesn't come down, but also the elastic helps you push it out. So it's a lot of trial and error to set these packs up. Don't expect the pack to work perfect for you right out of the bag. You need to set it up and test it and feel it out until you get that grip right where you want it. So you've got 4 main pods right there, and then in between each main pod, you have another spot for more pods. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 6. I'm gonna call it, I think I forgot how to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try that again. 7 pods in the main section right here, and then at the ends of both, you have 2 rollout elastic sections also. So you can fit 4 total on the end, so 2 and 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pods on the 4-pack. The 5-pack, obviously, you add a little bit more to that one. You'd have 2, 2, plus your 5 plus 4. So what does that give you? I think that's 13 right there. So a lot of pods. Did I cover everything on there? Great support, great cushion, great Velcro. You saw me struggling to open the Velcro up. This thing grips like none other. So if you're wrapping it around yourself properly, it is going to be nice and secure. I like the no straps. I like not having to flip anything open to get your pods out. Everybody's running 0G packs because they work and they're adjustable. You can have a pack that's adjustable. You can make it work just for you. Shades, fire, and ice available at ansgear.com.